What makes you excited about green lightning and the prospect of the potential?
I think in Europe, green lightning is a big chance for farmers.
Yeah.
For sure. So we're here in Germany, in the town. Stendal, Germany, at the Ozels farm. So we're here in Stendal, Germany, visiting the Ozels farm. Kind of a regenerative, not organic, but regenerative no-till type farm, who is using green lightning and is the first in Germany to, I guess, bring this alternative nitrogen to the area. So this is the northern part of Germany. They do kind of regenerative practices. You can see cattle and crops. So really interesting. So we're gonna see kind of what their practices look like. We got here last night, went over the machines, adjusted some stuff, and kind of went over kind of amperage and I don't know, a couple other things. So we'll go through the farm and yeah. And then now we're headed to the farm. We've got 2 machines here, 6 heads, and we'll just do a quick breakdown on what their setup looks like. As we can see, it's in a nice insulated building, and yeah, this is all spray foam insulation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
Spray foam insulation. Here's their setup here. We've got their water supply, as you can see. Our water's coming in there with just a garden hose. Runs through the Green Lightning branded RO system, through some sediment filters, the RO membrane, and then runs straight into the machine. Same thing on this unit here. And what they're doing for power is just a step down transformer. And it seems to be working pretty good. They're making about 100 gallons a day.
Yeah, right.
100 gallons of product. And then what are you doing for storage?
We have some IBCs that we fill it in. Yeah.
Awesome. Yep, just right over there. Away from direct sunlight. You keep them indoors and then you keep them for a couple weeks. This time of year it's July, so you're out spraying it on corn and other crops as well, right?
Cover crops.
Cover crops?
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, well that's the system here. Looks pretty good. So we're gonna go follow Paul right now to the different crops that Green Lightning is applied on. And we're just gonna take some peeks at the fields. So Green Lightning sprayed corn right here?
Yeah, that's Green Lightning corn.
Awesome. When was it planted?
1st May. 1st of May. On 1st July, circa 10 gallons per acre of Green Lightning.
So 10 gallons of Green Lightning on the 1st of July. Any other nitrogen added to it?
Yeah.
Or manure?
Yeah, circa 30 pounds per acre.
30 pounds of...
When we seeded.
Okay, gotcha.
When we planted, and something, I think 30 pounds from the cover crops.
Okay.
Also.
So you've got cover crops. This is a regenerative practice, right? So you've got
no-till.
No-till.
Regenerative, yeah.
Awesome. Cool. And this is for grain, right? This is not just for silage?
Yeah, for grain. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, looks pretty good. So it all received Green Lightning, or is there spots without Green Lightning?
There's one spot without Green Lightning.
Gotcha. So is this with or without Green Lightning?
This is with Green Lightning, yeah.
With Green Lightning, awesome.
scientists are at work. Some juice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Looks good.
Here we go.
About 10.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10 bricks.
We captured it.
And is this non-GMO corn or GMO?
Non-GMO.
Non-GMO corn. Awesome.
Yeah.
Let me try to look through it. Can I?
Have you seen
Yeah.
it? Or you can actually try to get it.
Yeah, let's see. I got you.
That is good.
Yeah.
And I reckon if you would spray this one more time.
No, it's dry. We irrigated 2 times
Yeah.
How do you guys irrigate?
with irrigation, like
The big pipes.
Is
yeah,
it like
that's
the
on the
big,
farm.
like-
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
you have to roll it out here and
Yeah.
connect it to your
Yeah.
pump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it get dry in the summertime? Or this time of year, I guess, here?
Not every year.
It just depends on the year.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And has this corn had any green lightning sprayed on it?
No.
No, so no green lightning on this corn.
Yeah, no green lightning.
Already. Looks like a little bit under 10.
Yeah.
It's still pretty good.
Yeah, it's still good.
We've got a little bit of a difference.
But it's 10 gallons, not much.
True, it looks about a 9. So 9 versus 10.
And you know, that 9 versus 10 or 1 or 2 bricks extra can just make a difference
Yeah.
in leaving certain, avoiding certain pests.
Oh.
Good morning. Maybe
Good morning.
maybe random
Morning.
collection of random collection of the fruit or of the corn,
Yeah.
and then compare.
Yeah.
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 Maybe
Yeah.
10 of this and 10 of that, and let's see what's the average of number of seeds that you get.
Yeah.
That gives a slight indication.
You guys have any other crops sprayed with green lightning? Or is it just corn this year?
Just corn.
Just corn this year. Nice.
And we give a little bit to the cover crops that they have a better start.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Super cool. So his cows can have better stuff?
Yeah.
What makes you excited about green lightning and the prospect of the potential? Are you a skeptic, or are you like, hey, this could be something? Like, let's try it out.
This could be something, but in this moment I don't know if it works.
Yeah.
That we will see.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the good things is are the less costs
Yes.
from the fertilizer, and the other effects like bricks, and
Yeah.
that we don't need insecticides and fungicides anymore.
Mhm.
That was very good.
Totally. Yeah. So in Germany, there's restrictions on how much fertilizer you can put per acre, how much nitrogen,
Yes.
right? So, what does that look like? What are like the restrictions and stuff?
We, how much is this? Like 180 pounds per acre nitrogen.
Okay. That's the max.
Yeah, that's the max. And then we have to take a look how many nitrogen mineral are there in
soil. The soil.
Yeah. Every spring
Okay.
we have
gotcha.
to take it off from the 180 pounds per acre. Then we are by 160, 150, and then from cover crops we have to put it up that we 130.
And when you have a bad year with low yields, the next year you are allowed to put less nitrogen. And after that, since 2018 we have 5 or 6 drought years,
Oh.
and so the yields go down, so the amount of allowed nitrogen is going down, so the less nitrogen we give lets the yields go down. And
Why is that? Why do they say that the year after that you can apply less nitrogen? Is it because the plants have not taken as much from the land? Or-
because it's 5 years, the yield of the 5 years, and then the
Average.
average. And when it goes down, they say you only reach this yield, so you don't have to put so much nitrogen on your fields. And it's a real big problem. What I told yesterday, the first years it was good, like in Denmark, and then the yields go down, the protein levels in the wheat goes down, and it's I think in a few years it's only possible to produce wheat for pig feed in Germany and not for human,
Wow.
for bread.
Because of the low protein?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because of the low protein, it will not make good bread.
So having an alternative, non-synthetic source of nitrogen, you might be able to change that.
Yeah. So I think in Europe, green lightning is a big chance for farmers.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, we just
But we shouldn't talk so much to the government.
yes. We have to prove it first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think opening the farmers' eyes that there is an opportunity, there's another solution available that might help them out in this season.
Yeah.
Like we just came from Italy,
Yeah.
and the farmer said there's a valley in Italy, but mostly whole of the country, but there's a valley. In 2027, no more urea allowed, not at all, and they just delayed it with 1 year, so 2028. That valley, entire valley, it's the Po Valley. It's near Tuscany, I think. No more urea allowed. Synthetic urea is banned. Totally.
In
Complete.
Germany we have urea inhibitor since 4 years. The normal urea isn't used. It's some
Okay.
chemics are there, so there are less emissions. Emissions
Okay.
is
Yeah.
the government likes to talk about emissions.
Yes. Yeah. So green governments, it's good
Yeah.
for green lightning,
Yeah.
potentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a challenge for farmers to maneuver between all the regulations.
Yeah.
Because the margins are so narrow.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Hope you see us
Paul.
again.
Oh, yeah, we'll
I'm
have
excited for you
Paul.
guys,
And,
this
um,
is a
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
really cool
just
operation.
let us know when are you harvesting?
Yeah.
What time?
September, October.
September, October. Yeah.
So on the Ozels farm, the farmhand was given a certain percentage of the farm to run livestock. So what he does is he runs about 50 cows
120, I think.
or 120 cows, cow-calf pairs, and he runs them with an electric fence throughout the farm to kind of regenerate the soil, and then to keep the flies down, he runs laying hens. So that's what we're gonna see right now. This is more.
Very nice. So this is your calves and
My cow calf.
cow-calves pairs and the chicken to eat the flies,
Yes.
right?
So breed-wise,
Or to
looks like we've
reduce
got a mix, but you're kind of going toward more red Angus
Red Angus,
influenced
yeah.
cattle. They're beautiful. Wow.
Um,
And you got some dairy cattle that you're.
Yeah, I
Crossbreeding
started
with.
2.5 years ago, and I bought everything that was cheap.
Okay. Yeah.
They were Holstein heifers from a farmer who closed his farm, who wasn't from a dairy farmer, and at first I think I feed them and then slaughter, but then the calf prices, the cattle prices rise, and I think there's a uterus into them, so we put a bull on, and they bring really nice calves because of the a lot of milk the the cows produce, and that gives big calves.
I can see that. They'll look really good, and you can tell, yeah, because their dad is a high muscle, heavier beef cow or beef bull. Red tooth dairy cows.
The Red Angus.
Yeah, it makes a really good hybrid.
Yeah.
So this is forage here. Is this a cover crop?
This is a normal field, but I need our pasture land is small pieces and wide divided, and for saving labor, I drilled this 2.5 years ago.
Okay.
This are 45 acres, where the 50 cows with the calves one over summer, and in mid-August they went to the cover crops, stay there till April, and then came here. And the cover crops we.
So this is really your summer pasture.
That's my summer pasture.
Grazes while all the other crops are being grown and harvested. Gotcha. And it looks like you have an electric fence. Do you move that around, kind of like a rotational pasture?
Yeah. You see the next pastures 24 hours each day.
Okay.
I tried moving them 2 or 3 times, but from the labor side, it's the best for me to move them once a day. In the afternoon, when the sugar in the plants is the highest, they go to fresh grass. And here lots of legumes.
I can see that. Yeah.
Clover and alfalfa and chicory. And chicory explodes the last year. It tells us that the soil isn't in the best shape. Gotcha. There are compactions, and chicory breaks them up. And now we put chicory in all our cover crops to do the same there.
To break up the soil a little bit.
Yeah, nature tells us what to do.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just gotta pay attention to what's
when
growing.
we drill cover crop mixes, we use 20 different plant
20 different plant varieties.
circa.
Yeah.
And the same mix every year looks different. One year this is growing, some year this. On some fields you have
Depending
to bring
on,
a lot of diversity, so nature picks what works best at this time, at this place.
Right. Yeah. Interesting. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really nice group of cows. What are the white ones with horns? I've never seen that breed.
Charolais. Wir können auch einmal
Those
reingehen.
are Charolais. Okay. They look different from the ones in the U.S. for sure.
Some Charolais, and in Eastern Germany a famous breed is Uckermärker, they call it.
Okay.
They crossed Charolais, which are big muscle, with Simmental or Fleckvieh.
Yeah.
The light yellow one with the white face. That's former dairy breed with good muscle from southern Germany and Austria. Southern Germany, and they crossed them because the Chevrolet have too less milk.
Gotcha. Okay, so you've got hybrid vigor by crossing the 2 different breeds.
Yeah.
And you've got the advantage of a little more milk production.
Yeah. And what's interesting, I think, is in Germany, this cow-calf pair operations just started in Germany 30 years ago after the Berlin Wall fall.
Really?
Yeah. Since then, here was a lot of dairy farms, but a lot of people are looking for other jobs, and dairy cow sank, and to use all the pastures, they started with this cow-calf pairs. In your country, it's 100 years or 500 years or 300 years
since we've been in America.
Yeah,
we've been
and here in Germany it was really little. Now it starts a bit, but the problem is the wolves. On the outside,
Wolves,
that's the wolves fence, the 5 wires, which
Okay.
started 8 inches above the ground.
And that kind of reduces Wolfsbrunnen
Yeah.
coming out. These calves are beautiful.
We started calving April 1st, and last year we had in Germany or in whole Europe problems with disease at cattle, the blue tongue disease.
Oh, blue tongue, yeah.
It's by flies. It comes from, I think, Africa, and really big problems. In big dairy farms, a lot of cows died and less calves. So this makes the cattle market even higher.
Right, because you have fewer of them. Yeah.
And
Very
the calves stay here till October, November, and then the bulls go to a friend of mine, 350 kilometers away, near the Netherlands, where I came from.
well. Okay.
And there they finish them.
Gotcha.
I think in the US you finish steers,
Mm-hmm.
and in Germany there are nearly no steers. Everything is bull.
Really? So you don't castrate them?
No.
Interesting. Wow.
I think they grow better, but they are a little bit dangerous, and the meat quality isn't. In Germany, bull beef is better paid than heifer beef, but heifers have the better marbling, and so
It's not as tough.
every female animal that will not breed, I direct market to consumer. We
Okay.
slaughter and sell them directly, 100% grass fed.
100% grass fed. Okay,
Yeah,
so you finish
no-
them
no
on
gains.
grass. Nice. Very cool. And it's regenerative as well. So it's
Yeah.
like
And we
grass fed, regenerative,
you know,
all kinds of
try to improve the
advantages.
soil. We have here soil organic matter 1%, although they're really low.
really low organic
Yeah.
matter in the soil. Gotcha.
Everything what's here a little higher on hills is 1%, and when you go deeper, 3%. Although the soil down there is much better than here, where it's higher.
Gotcha.
We've got a little friend here, which is crazy, and like 3 little admirers. This is so wild. What are you doing? I'm surrounded. Oh my gosh.
Do you want to look inside?
Sure. Yeah. Is this hot?
No.
So, you run this operation behind the cattle.
Yeah.
To reduce-
but the last week the problem was the soil was so hard because of the drought. I can't put the sticks into the ground.
Wow.
So they stayed here for 3 weeks. It's not good.
Okay.
They get no fresh manure from the cows, but yet now the soil is wet again and soft. Now we can move them.
They'll start moving them behind,
Yeah.
and then they'll eat the dung beetles and kind of all the bugs behind them.
Yeah, dung beetles and fly larvae. That's why I bought them, not for the eggs.
Mm-hmm.
I started this business to help the cows with the flies.
Okay. Awesome. So the eggs are just a bonus, really.
Yeah.
And these are
But
mostly.
the eggs are great. They are so dark yellow in the middle.
Yolk.
Yeah.
They're getting tons of nutrients. You've
Yeah.
got, fresh green grass, little, bits and pieces of
Yeah.
seedlings, and then all the bugs and everything.
These are the new chicken. In Germany they are Stare. They come and they scratch all the dung from the cows to look for fly larvae.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
Sometimes there are 2,000 of these birds.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. That's super cool. And what do you have, like a couple hundred here? Maybe 100?
100. Yeah.
100, yeah. Did you build this?
I bought this. It's an old trailer for beer.
Really? An old
Yeah,
beer trailer that you turn-
which is cooling the
What?
beer. If you
Okay, yeah. So it's tightly
so
insulated.
insulated, you can come up if you want.
Nice. You have slats that catches their poop.
Yeah, and two times in year you pull them out,
Yeah.
put them into the loader bucket.
Okay. Awesome. You got a nice nesting box here.
And this is German called Dinkel.
Okay.
It's a kind of grain which you have like oats. You have
Yeah, it's a byproduct from grain.
and but they like it too much. A lot of them are starting breeding.
Oh, really? They're trying to incubate them?
I don't think incubating. I don't. I wasn't knowing that Lohmann Brown can do this, but
They're not supposed to, but chickens are chickens for sure.
yeah,
So these are Lohmann Brown hybrid layers,
yeah,
and then you've got some other breeds, including German Bielefelder.
yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
Wait, don't leave. Dude, that was cool. Yeah, these cows are so nice.
They're so cute.
I know. They're so like docile,
Yeah.
like dogs.
Good. Really good. Yeah.
Yeah, we probably need to slowly go to Stendal.
Yeah,
But we definitely enjoy visiting you, and
Small ones left.
except staying in the longer.
yeah, we should have
Oh,
stayed
an
long
XL.
as, because we
Or
are
an
trying to
XL.
do all these places and it's too much actually. But yeah, I've got something from India I want to give you. I don't know whether you ever drink tea, but maybe you can. If
Yeah.
not, then you can find someone. But
Yeah.
some tea from the
Very
area
good.
where I stay. So
Jolly.
Darjeeling tea.
So
Yeah. So yeah. So
thank you.
thank you for showing us around.
Yeah.
And your son, he had to go, but we saw the corn. It really, yeah, we tested the bricks on. It looks like one bricks is more on Green Lightning, which is nice, but I think other times you can another season you could maybe go several times on
Yeah.
with Green Lightning, and then you might see the bricks jump up every
There's a
time when you
sprayer.
apply. Yeah. Oh, a taller
boy.
one. Yeah, right.
There you go. Yeah. Or when you irrigate, fertigate with it. So put it in. That's probably not as easy. With
Yeah. So, just I think it's because of you that we are here. You have been doing your research. You have been in the YouTube university, as you say,
Yeah,
on all these soils and
and the
regenerate.
big Google book.
Google book, yes. Right, the Google book. Which is really exciting because farmers that contemplate how can we best move forward, how can we maneuver legislations, can we look after the land, how can we still be profitable with all these not the standard practice that everyone else does, but you think outside of the box, which
But
I
you
really
need the young guys too for that.
Yes. But he is also. I was just thinking the way. I mean, having you work with him is like a perfect kind of team, because you also think in that way, and I like that. It's really you look for natural solutions instead of the chemical ones.
Biomimicry.
Biomimicry, yeah. So I've learned a lot. I'm learning a lot from you guys, which is I'm grateful. So talking about Green Lightning, just a few little things. Why did you look for it, and how did you come onto the website, and what do you expect? Like, where could this go? What is your hope it can do?
It was mostly the expertise from Tom Dijkstra.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
And that's what I'm impressing. But we already were trying to look for bricks breedings.
Yep.
So not every day or every week.
Right.
Now we're starting with my son who's coming to the farm.
Yep.
And that's a good thing to have your own inputs.
Yeah.
And if you can do good with that,
Yeah.
so you need less nitrogen and fertilizer and more resistance for pests and
Yeah.
diseases.
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
So Tom, talking about bricks and your search, you're looking for bricks and natural solutions to improve plant health, kind of connected you to Green Lightning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's some advertisement, maybe in some emails I got
Okay, yeah.
from no-till farmers. So
Nice.
So your farm is primarily non-GMO, no-till, regenerative. You've got
we
basically
try that.
yeah. Okay, little bit of everything for sure.
Little step further, step by step.
Yeah, and it's an integration of, you know, both crops and livestock, where you're kind of moving stuff around for, I guess, optimal soil health and everything.
There's a movement in Germany. It's called what's its name? Interessengemeinschaft gesunder Boden. For healthy soil, and it's fine.
Interested people in healthy soil.
Okay, so there's a movement in Germany with just a bunch of farmers wanting to do more, regenerative, natural type farming.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're the first in Germany with Green Lightning, so you're kind of pioneering like the introduction to alternative nitrogen.
Is that like a group?
No, fine.
Okay.
You're a member of this club.
Okay. Yeah.
And Dan Kittredge was already there.
Kittredge. Okay.
Dan Kittredge from US, from Christine Jones from Australia.
Okay.
Liquid carbon pathway.
Liquid carbon pathway.
Sun is the plant is collecting sun, producing sugar, and sends it down to the roots.
Yes. Okay. So different.
Very interesting people.
It's a very interesting group. Yeah. Yeah. We're looking forward to see what you are learning from Green Lightning on your field, and we're looking forward to make a footprint in Germany together, and we're excited about it.
Maybe we can work together.
Maybe we can team up. Yeah. I mean, we have to start somewhere, you know.
Enough rooms and sheds
Yes.
for parts,
For storing. Yeah.
forklifts and stuff.
Yeah. We can keep that conversation going, and also on like what kind of area you think you can mostly influence, or is it Germany as a whole, or you know, things like that. We can start strategizing around that. Well, thank you so much. We need to go.
Thank you for your visit.
Yes, thank you so much.
It was
And,
super cool seeing
Yeah.
some.
thank you, Henning.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very nice to meet you all.
Yep, nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Thank you for showing us around.
Okay, so we're here in Stendal,
Alright,
Germany.
start from the top. Sorry.
Okay. So we're here in Stendal, Germany, visiting the Ozels farm. Okay.